guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my recent favorites video. I didn't do like a monthly favorite last month, and I'm kind of late on the bandwagon of this month, so I figured I would be doing some of my favorite products that I've been loving lately the last couple of months. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is my foundation, and I'm sure I have mentioned these products before, but I have been using them together and I have been loving them. The two high-end foundations that I am currently wearing and I'm loving is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream in the color Cafe. But I used to wear this alone and I loved it just as much in the summertime, but now in the drier months I have been mixing it with NARS Sheer Glow and it has been amazeballs. This is the best foundation combination that I think I've ever tried, just because I love a luminous look to my skin, and this NARS Sheer Glow gives me enough of that, but the Becca gives me enough full coverage, so it's not to the point where it's like super oily or super dry. This is definitely the perfect combination if you are on the drier side, so I've been loving these two. Another foundation that I've been loving, this one is from the drugstore, and this is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Foundation. And here is what the little tube looks like. And the color I have it in is 305. I heard, I think it was Tati from Glam Life Guru talk about this, and she did like a first impression on this, and her face looked flawless when she had it, and even at the end of the night it just looked so beautiful, so I went and picked me up a color, and I think it matches me pretty good. It's a little bit on the lighter side, but with bronzer and things like that, it works perfectly fine. This foundation is amazing. This gives such amazing coverage. I would say this is a full coverage foundation, and you need the tiniest amount, and this lasts a good 8 hours on me. I've never tried, well, I've tried like other CoverGirl foundations, but I've never tried a drugstore foundation that gives me this much coverage and looks this flawless. And this was, I think, about $5, which is amazing. I feel like this is probably the best drugstore foundation that I've tried in a long time. Now, I know the color selections aren't that great, but they do have enough selections to where even if you bought like two and made your own perfect shade, I think it would work out. So this is by CoverGirl. Moving on to a blush that I've been wearing on the daily is by EX1. And I know a lot of people talk about the foundation, the EX1 foundation. You can get it off of lookfantastic.com. I'll put the link down below. But I figured I would try this blush, and the color or the shade, it's called Natural Flush. And it is a really, really pretty like mauve-y, dusty rose color. And I think this is perfect for fall time and winter time. I wear this blush almost every day. I do have a little bit of it on right now, and it just gives you such a natural look, so I've been loving this. And it's not like chalky or too like dusty. There's not a lot of fallout, which I love about this. And the packaging is really cute. It's like a rose gold packaging with a clear top. And these, I want to say they're anywhere from like $7 to $8, and the site that I'll give you, I think they do offer free shipping. I think it's an international company and they ship here for free, which is amazing. So this is in Natural Flush. The highlighter I am wearing today is by Bobbie Brown, and this is in the Beige Shimmerbrick. And here's what this looks like. This is more of, like, this has brown and copper tones, and I heard Jaclyn Hill talk about this and I wanted to try it, and I really like the look that it gives. It's not too silver. I like more like gold and beige highlighters on my skin. I think silver just looks too stark, like too stark white, so I don't think it goes well with my complexion, but this is absolutely beautiful if you have medium to darker skin tone. Moving on to a couple of eyeshadows. I think I've mentioned these before, but I just have them in this MAC palette here, and of course the bigger ones are the Makeup Forever eyeshadows. And I can do a review on these if you would like to see, but these Makeup Forever eyeshadows are really easy to work with. They're really easy to blend out. I have some matte shades and some shimmer shades. So here are a couple of the shades I have. This one, the copper one, is ME, which stands for metallic, 728. And then this matte one is 738. It's M738. It's like a brick red color. These are really easy to work with, and comparing it to like a MAC eyeshadow, it's almost double the size. I'll show you one. So this is the MAC, and this is the Makeup Forever. So you could tell that it's significantly bigger, and these are more expensive. The Makeup Forever ones, they're like $21, I want to say. But if you get 3 of them, they equal out to be like one MAC eyeshadow. So it's like $15, I think, for one if you buy 3 at a time. So I think it's worth it. And another thing you can do with this is if you get the right color, you can use it as a blush or a highlighter. So for example, this is the one that I use as a highlighter and an eyeshadow. And this is in the color ME512. So it's a metallic color. And I think they're so versatile, especially the ones if you get like matte pinky colors, dusty rose colors. You could use them as like a transition color or as a blush, and they are beautiful on your skin. They're so smooth and there's not any fallout. These have been some of my favorite eyeshadows, like high-end eyeshadows. Alright, so enough about those. Another palette that I want to talk about that I feel bad mentioning this because currently it's not available, but I have a feeling that it will become available either on Amazon or Ulta, and I'm talking about the Lorac Pro Palette, the Mega Pro Palette. I was not going to initially get this when I first saw it, like months and months ago, just because I don't have the second one, like the Lorac Pro 2 palette. And I was like, do I really need this? And I'm so glad I got this. This has been my favorite palette lately. I've been wearing this nonstop. This is what I have on my eyes today. And the colors, I would probably use every single color in this palette, which is ultimately why I ended up getting it. So it's got 32 shades in here, and they are all like fall shades in my opinion. They're very warm. They're very like cranberry, champagne. There's some darker shades right here for like if you want to do a smoky eye or anything like that. But these are absolutely beautiful. These are right up my alley. I don't really like a lot of cool toned eyeshadows. I feel like warm tones look better on me. So this is definitely a product that I'm so happy that I picked up. And this was $59, I believe, $59, $60. So they're essentially $2 per eyeshadow, and I think I'll use every single one of these. I have used over half of these since I've gotten the palette, and they are beautiful. One thing I do have to say is that there is a ton of fallout with this palette. So that's the only thing I wish was different, but they perform really well on your eyes, so you know, it works out. But some of my favorite shades are Apricot, Mulberry. I use Camel every time I do my eyes. This is my favorite transition color. And then I also love Merlot. So those are just some of my favorite colors from this palette. And if you guys want to see a review, I know since it's not available, I didn't want to put one up. But if you guys want to see one, I would be more than happy to do that for you guys. And it comes with a really nice mirror as well. So those are the eyeshadows. Moving on to some lip products. I have quite a few. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Maybelline Matte Collection. And they come in like this frosted purpley cover. And this one is in the color Divine Wine. A really, really beautiful, it's like a burgundy red color. It's not a true red, and it's not so vampy to where it's plain burgundy, but it's like a mixture of those two. It's really, really gorgeous. The next color is, these are the L'Oreal Lippies, and I did a whole review on this, probably about, it's been a while, but I did a whole review, and I can link it down below. But I picked up this new shade, and this is called Caramel Solo. And this reminds me of the Kylie Jenner lip trend that's going on. It's pretty, it's like a mauvey brown color. So if you guys are into that color, I think you guys will really like Caramel Solo. The next one that's on my lips, this is by Limecrime, and this is in the color Wicked. And these are, I believe they're called like their Velveteen lip gloss, lip stains. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're Limecrime. They come in like a lip gloss form, and then they dry matte. And they feel pretty comfortable on my lips. They don't feel too drying or anything like that, so I like that. And it just has like a doe foot applicator. So, really been liking this. And these smell like vanilla frosting, so really, really love that. And the packaging is super cute. A few more lip products. This one is by NYX, and this is their Black Label lipstick. And it just has a really pretty like metallic silver, like a gunmetal lid to it. And this again is another mauvey, pinky mauve color. So there is this color. And these are pretty comfortable on the lips as well. And they are really opaque, which is what I like about them. They're not completely matte. They do have a little bit of a gloss, but I don't mind that at all. And then the last product is by NARS. This is one of their Audacious lipsticks that came out recently, like a new formula. And I did a whole review, and I will link that down below. But this particular color is in the color Jane. And this is like a dusty coral color. And I believe this is perfect for fall. It's like you can wear a summer color, but since it's got that dusty color in it, it's appropriate for fall as well. I love oranges in the fall time, so this is Jane. Alright, so just a few more products. A mascara that I recently tried was by Clinique. And this is the Bottom Lash Mascara, and I believe this was only like 10 bucks. I have seen a million people talk about this, and I was kind of skeptical because I was like, do I really need that? Is it really going to do anything, something fantastic for my bottom lashes that other, regular mascaras aren't doing? But I am so happy that I picked this up because it is so easy to put mascara on my bottom lashes because the applicator is so small that it's virtually impossible to get mascara on your on your skin. You know when you have like that big ass brush from like a regular mascara wand, you kind of get mascara there, then you gotta wait for it to dry and get a Q-tip. Not with this. This literally coats you could see every single hair getting coated, but it's so easy, and the thing is so small that it like doesn't get any mascara on the bottom. It's like no mess at all. So this is definitely worth it. If you guys have a problem with, getting mascara on the bottom right here, or if you're in a hurry, this is definitely easy and my favorite mascara for my bottom lashes. I wish more companies would make mascaras like this. Alright, so my last favorite is a purchase that I have been wanting to make for so long, and I'm so glad I finally bit the bullet and did it. I have been researching and kind of, making sure I knew exactly what I wanted. And I am talking about my new Valentino Rockstuds pumps. Oh my god. These are my babies. These are everything to me. Just look at how gorgeous these are. These are in the color Blush. And for reference, I wear a size 6. And they're almost like, they're not a completely nude color. They have a little bit of like a hint of pink to them, almost like a pinky beige color. And then they have gold studs going up and around the bands right here. These are seriously the most comfortable heels I've ever worn. I've always tried on like Louboutins and other high-end brands of shoes, and even just walking around the stores, I've been like, oh my god, these are so uncomfortable, but they look amazing. As soon as I wore these, the first time I bought them, I wore them that night. I wore them for 6 hours, and my feet did not hurt at all. And then the next time I wore them for like 5-6 hours just out, and I was on my feet the whole time. And still, no issues. So these are amazing. I really want to get another pair. I want to do like a black pair with the gold studs. So that's what I'm thinking about getting next. But these are the blush color, and I absolutely love these. These go with anything. So this is what they look like. I love these. And I got those from Saks Fifth Avenue. So if you guys are interested, that's where I got it from. Alright guys, so those were all of my favorites, recent favorites over the last couple months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a weekend. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!